Hello, YouTube. This is Saving Humanity. This is November 16, 2016 to 6:07 p.m. And there's a lot going on. Like, it's insane. We are under attack. Literally under attack right now. People are getting paid to protest. It's fucking sickening. Like, right here. Right here. The Trump agenda. At the Trump agenda. Alright. This one's from Seattle. Full-time organizers. I'm gonna share my screen here so everybody can see this. Share. Here we go. Washington can. See, this is where people don't understand. Because Washington can is is George Soros. They're given benefits of medical, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, paid sick days, holidays. Like $15 to $20 an hour. You have to stoop that low to use money against our own people. Sickening. Sickening. I'm gonna go here. Get my buddy's page here. All right. Well, we got proof here in this video. of how George Soros is linked to these protests and his involvement in the protests. And we're about to break it down here for you. So I just want to get this out there because, we shouldn't be paid to protest, people. It shouldn't. It's You should be tried for treason. Literally. Like, oh, you think you're getting paid. And patriotism inspires passionate debate. And that's why you are able to do it. But it's treason. You are going against your own country. Literally going against your own country. The country has made a decision to elect Trump. And you were sitting there going against them. Getting paid to do it by somebody from outside of this country. Outside of this country. George Soros is not an American citizen, people. Is not an American citizen. So, about to play this. It's time to wake up, people.
As I've stated before, I feel that at this moment in time in this country, we are under attack from outside sources. This is something that has been ongoing for some time, but this is the chance for some of you to see it in the open for what it is. I'm going to continue exposing what is happening here to the fullest because it's the truth. It's what's happening. And the more we talk about it, the more we force others to have to acknowledge it. And we've seen that with enough people out here sharing information, like before the RNC and DNC, we can shut down plans for chaos. A lot of people now wanting to see the full connection. We put out video after video, and I just want to simply and quickly show you here that what has happened with the paid protest across this country, not only is it against U.S. Code 18, and I forget all the rest of the numbers, but it's all over here so you guys can research it. 18 U.S. Code 2389. It's recruiting for services against the United States, and it's exactly what George Soros and them are doing. They are paying individuals. They are virtually their employees. And people are like, okay, can we see a full-scale connection? Because some people just, they can't connect the dots all the way. They're not sure what to make of everything. Well, I'm going to make it rather easy here. You see, the Open Society. This is one of the biggest foundations for George Soros. They are responsible for funding all types of events and could be behind what we're going to see with this Disrupt J20 coming up in January, which it looks like Soros and company have their fingerprints all over it, because when you look at the fine print below, all the subgroups that are involved there, a lot of them are the same groups that are backed by Soros's money. So when it comes to Open Society, they directly, and let me go back here and open up the ad. This is the Craigslist ad, and just one of many across the country. But I want you to notice that this is out of Seattle, where their main office is. And who is this? Some people overlook this. Washington can. Okay? Washington can. So they put can, and that in itself has fooled some people from connecting the dots. But I'm going to go ahead and take that step here and show you fully what some people have missed. And you can see they're giving them medical, dental, 401k, paid vacation. How can this be? Some of them $1,500 a week to cause chaos in this country. So Washington can. How can we connect them directly to George Soros in the Open Society? All you have to do is open your eyes. It is there. Because right here, you will see Washington CAN, which stands for the Community Action Network. And if they would have spelled that out there and people would have seen that and then came over here and saw that, they would have connected the pieces quicker. But some people miss this, and it's big time because this group is directly funded by George Soros. You just seen every piece of it. From this is his group, this is his money that represents him, putting money and funding into this group, Washington CAN, which is the same group that is using that money right there to pay these people to turn against their fellow Americans. This, to me, is an act of treason. Of course, this guy's outside of the country, but he's using Michael Moore, Sharpton, all these other goons to his advantage, the D-Rays, everyone else that's played along with this and gone along with this, they should all be tried in court rather quickly and should be arrested for crimes against humanity, war crimes, and this goes against U.S. code. I just showed it to you. Is there any good lawyer out there, any good official people that care, that see this going on, that can do something, that want to step up and raise the awareness to what's happening here? We are literally under attack. They're using our own people, and this is how easy it is for them when they have money and you have a poor working class. Same thing they've done to our politicians. They've thrown money at them. And because people do not hold them accountable, they turn the cheek and they keep on pushing because they know someone else is going to take that seat and that power. So they sell us out. If you do not hold them accountable by taking the heat to them, asking them questions, you can do it peacefully. The power's in your numbers. But if you don't do that, nothing's going to change. With these protests, we see chaos, smashing windows, the same old chaos. If you look at the no DAPL here recently, and what they've done across the country, hardly got any mainstream coverage. Why? Because it was peaceful, good energy. And even they have seen infiltration with groups that have come in there. Okay, because they will try to do this everywhere. But I've seen firsthand and felt the energy from all these different crowds. And what did they do different with the Dakota Access Pipeline? They took it to the federal buildings. They took it to the banks, to the buildings. You see, you're not seeing this happen with these chaotic protests because all they're meant to do is hit the streets and cause chaos. You see, and effectively just do that so they can provoke a martial law type of atmosphere for this government to clamp down and tell you all, you have no right to gather in public places no more. It's too dangerous. Can't have it, you see. So people think that this is just going to go away. It's not. They are planning to carry this on for the next several weeks. There is the big event going down on Inauguration Day in Washington, D.C. We look to have men on the ground there to cover it. And Soros has admitted himself they plan to attack Trump his first 100 days in office. So for those out there that need visual proof, share this with others. Take the links, show them yourself, connect the dots right there, show them plain as day. This is what's happening. From Soros's money within the open society that's being sent directly to Washington CAN, which you just seen directly, in that money directly being sent to their employees that they are recruiting, which is against the code of this country. Okay, these are the real facts that your mainstream media will never report because who's controlling that? Rupert Murdoch and billionaire George Soros's buddies. That is what is happening. They're finally tuned occult magic they're using on the masses through their TVs every day across the country. Shout outs to everyone out there fighting the good fight. Make sure to check out our recent sponsor here at the Essential Drug Store for any of you out there looking to stock up on medicines for you, your family, your pets, anything of that nature. It's there if you guys need to utilize it. Also hit me up, dabu7yahoo.com, if you have any information you want me to get out there. And make sure to tune in to Underground World News Live this Friday, 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Dabu77. Remember, the power's in the people. Politics we address.
There you have it. There's a direct link to George Soros right there before everyone's eyes, right there. If you don't believe it from there, look it up yourself. Look it up yourself. Just like I covered in the last video, all the executive orders that martial law would be. They take away everything: power, food, water, everything. They take control of everything. You have no rights once martial law hits. You have no rights. So for all you out there who are getting paid to do this protest for this fucking Washington Can or Washington Community Action Network, well, guess what? You're gonna be involved in this too. You're gonna be fooled. You're gonna be part. You're gonna be just in it, just like everybody else. And then when everyone's getting sent to fucking death camps in train cars, shackles on them, you're gonna be wondering, oh, what could we have done? What could we have done? And you know what? Now is the time, people. Wake people up. It's time to wake up. I'm gonna try to get to Washington on January 20th. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live on January 20th in Washington. So yeah, this is what I wanted to expose out there. And this video was by Dabu7, Dabu777, or Dabu77 on YouTube. You find all the information there. Undergroundworldnews.com. You get the other guys who expose the truth who are out there. But yeah, there you have it, people. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. If anyone has any information that they could share, let's get it out there. You could email me at savinghumanity7@gmail.com. I'll make sure it gets out there because we don't have enough people. People together, we are strong. Divided, we are not. And that's what this paid protests are doing. That's what this money is doing. Dividing us. You gonna let it happen? You want this country to fall apart? You want your electricity taken from you, your food, your water. Hell, they could even confiscate your vehicles. All public transportation, everything. You will have no rights once martial law happens. No rights at all. Just let that sink in. Just let that sink in. Because I'm tired of seeing this country go to hell. And I hope you share this. Share it. Because the more people who see this, the more that will understand. Make sure to check out my other videos where I go into describing all the executive orders of martial law and about all the camps and how they have guillotines. It's all prepared, people. It's all prepared, ready to go. All I need to do is sign a piece of paper. That's it. Presidential pin. It started all. Keep in mind, they got these paid protests in almost every city out there now, all over the United States. And I'm sure they plan to keep those going when they launch their big one in Washington. J20, January 20th. Hence the hashtag J20. At least I'm trying to get the word out there. But, I can only do so much, people. Freedom. Do you want to be free? Ask yourself that. Do you want to be free? Save humanity out. Everyone have a good night. God bless.